So it's not easy to sleep. In our shaded areas, we get it down to like 105, 107. I get up and I fill a cooler with a little bit of water, and I fill like 6 water jugs that have cloth on them so they can stay cool throughout the day, because the water from our spigot that goes up to our reservoir on the top of on the roof of the kitchen, that shit's hot. That shit comes out at like 120 degrees or some shit. So we have to harvest it in the morning while it's cooled overnight, and then keep it cool during the day. You have to wait like an hour after the sun goes down to even think about going to bed, just to let things cool off a little bit. But they'll still be like 100 degrees, which is hotter than body temperature. So you want to get your sprayer and spray down all the walls. If you're in a trailer, definitely, but we're sleeping outside with a screen net, and we got to spray that down because that even holds heat. You wouldn't think so, but it does. And you know, spray the bed down. You don't want to get it soaked, or you're going to be like itchy and shit all night, but a good mist over it like 2 or 3 times will get it decently cool.
It's okay.
What was the question? Sorry.
How can you tell if you're having a bad reaction to the heat?
Yeah, and another way to tell if you're having a bad reaction to the heat is fucking muscle cramps, and just like getting fatigued way earlier than you should. But for the most part, you want to have someone there with you that can tell you, hey, you know, you're looking flush, or, you know, like, you're not making sense when you're talking, or you just don't seem right. Because that's the first thing that'll happen. Your brain goes first, because that's why we got to keep ourselves cool, so our brains don't overheat. You know, and you just start mumbling, forgetting what you're talking about, like I'm doing now. And, you know, it's usually about time to cool off, or at least, very least, get some ice water in you or something. That it helps to like stave off death, but the ice water isn't as good as jumping in the canal and getting your whole body temperature down.
Well, it's been a tough summer, but we're not dead yet. When it's 120 degrees, everything is a lot more difficult. To top it all off, my computer was just destroyed, so I had to make this video using a couple of friends' computers. I used Community Cause's computer for the editing of this video, and I'm using Caveman's computer for this recording. I have a GoFundMe up to try and get a new computer. I'll add links to the end. Thanks for watching my videos. I hope you enjoyed, even though it wasn't really my normal kind of video. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and I guess stay tuned for my next video.
Lazy flies are hovering above. The magistrate, he puts on his gloves and he looks to the clouds, all pink and disheveled. There must be some blueprint, some creed of the devil inscribed in our minds. A hideous game vanishes in thin air, the vanity of slaves. Who wants to be there to sweep the debris? The harness dead horses, the ride in the sun, a life of confessions written in the dust. Out in the mangroves, the minor birds cry. In the shadows of sulfur, the trawlers drift by. They're chewing dried meat in a house of disrepute. The dust of opiates and syphilis, patience, ambrosia vacations. Fear has a glare, traps you like searchlights. Puritans stare, their souls are fluorescent. The skin of a robot vibrates with pleasure. Matrons and gigolos carouse in the parlor.